Hello, everybody. Hi. And hi. Hi. Wait. Oh. Everybody. Hi, Sue. Hi, Joe. Oh, well. Uh, game finally. Girls, audio's doing happening. That's. Oh. Bap, 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 bap.
Test, test. Oh, how are we doing now? Everything good now? Oh, that's better? Oh, thank God. Okay. So, some of you may know, my old headphones broke. Old is not accurate. But the previous set broke. And I'm using a borrowed pair from my partner right now, and I think OBS decided that my default was the earpiece like in these headphones, which is not terrific. Hi everybody. In case you didn't hear me, hi Joe, hi Kalmata, hi Soups, welcome in. Thank you for stopping by. Our world finally finished loading. Don't feel like I changed much, but here we are, loading 250 years of historical events. We are. Sorry for the late evening, everyone. I realized that I haven't played a non-horror game since before October, aside from regularly scheduled Pokemon, and I forgot that when I don't have things planned, I fall into a state of weird anxious paralysis that actually wears me out. I had to lie down before I got stream working. Pan, hello. Hi, everybody. Hi, Raiders. Welcome in. Hi, Pan. If you don't know who I am, I'm Leshii the Dwarf, your non-binary variety dwarven VTuber. Hi, Vivienne. Welcome in. We were just talking about how I am a little bit late to stream because I got a little anxious and worked myself up trying to figure out what I'm playing tonight. I forgot I do that sometimes. So expect to see a schedule from me because I don't think I can keep kind of working myself up like this. Are we having fun? Maybe. That's the plan. Though I just made a new world and it took so goddamn long to finish simulating everything that we're only getting started now, like 20 minutes after I planned. Fun time, great time. I don't think I touched enough settings to make it worth that, but here we are. Hi. Pan, you were playing Baldur's Gate 3. Oh yeah, you were headed for what was it, Balthazar? What was his name? Val something. I saw your stream title, I swear to God. I was paying attention. I just don't know a lot about Baldur's Gate because I'm not that far in. I guess I am. I'm the Necromancer guy. Yes! Yes, that's right. I do remember him. He was such a footnote in my game because I wanted to beat him up so bad. I'm in the final act. I haven't finished it, but I'm in the final act.
A whole new world. A new fantastic point of view.
I don't remember the rest of the song. A whole new place of people with feet. Killed him on sight, only took you 2 tries. Fair. We played the long game with him. You know, squeezed him for all the information we wanted. Got to his objective and stole it right out from under his nose. It was satisfying. We should have killed him earlier. It probably would have been easier, I'm not gonna lie. Hi, Hatch, welcome in. But I'm in Act 3 now, so I'll try not to spoil anything for you. I don't know if you've completed it or not. You seem like the kind of person who would have. Fortune's is one of your favorite games. You made some lifelong friends. Aw, that's so sweet. Dwarf Fortress really is one of those kinds of games, right? You make so many like weird stories happen, and I've never participated in the community to this degree, but being able to share those stories is easily one of my most favorite parts of this whole experience. Arguably better than the game itself, let's be real. But I can't tell you how many people I've met who were inspired by the likes of like Boat Murdered and such, ready to come in and like make their own game, or make their own story rather. Okay, so like before the Steam release, it had been about 10 to 12 years since I last played. So I'm very inexperienced, but I'm not new to it. So with the Steam release, I feel like I can get a better grasp of it. I'm kind of still figuring it out. I'm not good, but I'm having fun. So that's the big part of it. People you met running Community Fortress on there. I am still trying to convince the other dwarf VTubers to help me do a thing with this, in the same vein as like a Boat Murdered or something like that. So maybe one of these days you'll see that, but for right now, I am the only one that I know of still playing it regularly on stream. Regularly, now that it's not October. We did only horror games through October, and I love me some horror games. I'm very tired of horror. Hi, Cereza. Welcome in. And hi, Hatch. Or Fortress, my beloved. So sweet. It's like fine wine. It ages with time. Got cultures in it. Angel VTuber, not a dwarf, but if you want to pass it, I might. You know, stick around. Maybe we'll make something happen. God knows there aren't enough people in here who love this game. Speaking of which, we're skipping the tutorial. I don't need that shit. Okay. So I got tired of these giant island maps that resulted in very, very little to actually work with. So I created a map that I'm realizing is much, much bigger than our usual ones. But like if there are any islands, they're very, very small. It should be mostly connected. Right, like this area down here is one of the only large land masses that isn't connected to everything else. So hopefully, no matter where we land, trade will be an option. Raids will also be an option, but we'll work on that. Volcano City time. I've done so many volcanoes, I really shouldn't. But I'm tempted. I'm almost tempted. It's so easy to play with a Volcano City. A successful city in the game glitched out and refused to give you any royalty or make you a city, so you had 250 dwarves. Look, refusing to give you nobles is... That's a blessing, really. That's a good thing. Make a volcano city. Can we throw Tom Hanks into it? The last time I threw bodies into a volcano, it splashed back and killed my dwarves, so I'm going to be careful about that. But maybe. Volcano city with a flux layer. Ugh. Ugh. It's torture. Why would you do that? All right. I want to find an interesting place to live. I never survived long, but I don't know that this needs to be a long game. Just want to find an interesting spot, right? Fluxstone. Do I need flux? I don't really need flux. Seem fine. Seem fireproof. Just drink the lava midair. I am. My dwarves aren't. That's the problem, is that a child decided to dispose of the trash and got splashed with molten rock, and they did not survive. However, the lava did clean their bones and prevent pests from coming in. So there was kind of like a lose-win situation there. I wasn't going to deal with rats. Fine, excellent disposal system. I just have to do it correctly. Some say Leshii's boobs are filled with lava, like a lava lamp. Yeah, just check it out. A great time doing a good alignment biome with the goal of creating an inn that serves specifically sunshine. Is sunshine like a thing? Is that like a named thing? Unicorn Ranch instead. Fair. I've never lasted long in a good aligned location, mostly just because I don't find it the most interesting thing in the world, but maybe I should one of these days. Hot, heavily forested, thick, joyous woods. Very deep soil, shallow clay, light aquifer. I can get around an aquifer. But the nearest site is elves. That's risky. Sunshine is the alcohol result of sunberries and the best alcohol in the game. Huh. Fair. Line biomes is very boring. Well, maybe not if I'm pissing off elves. I don't know how badly I want to deal with aquifers. I'm putting this tiny little patch of forest on the maybe list. Right there. Let's see, what else we got? I like being near a river, but I don't like being near an aquifer. Pain in the ass to deal with. I don't know that I've ever successfully dealt with it. You want to make a good aligned biome, piss off elves with ranch and ranch and create nature tantrum spiral so you get angry animals constantly attacking dwarves. Fair. Guess that is a good way to get meat. Certainly a good way to, like, learn to tame animals. I don't know if I want to, you know? Huh. Haven't done a cold one yet. Not in a long time anyway. But I don't know if I want that. Fort. Elven. Forest. Huh. A wretched spike. No trees, moderate vegetation, terrifying surrounding it. Smoothness Sneaked is the name of the cutting brook through it. Brook cutting through it. We could do we could interact near this tropical freshwater lake named the Water of Rocks. Have a look. Light aquifer, deep soil. Tolerable amount of trees and vegetation. Maybe. A cute little spot there. Let's see. Is up here. Tropical dry broadleaf forest. Hot temperature, heavily forested, thick. Surroundings are serene. Shallow clay, shallow sand, very deep soil, light aquifer. I can avoid the elves. The stream is called the Act of Withering. Yeah, screw it. Maybe we'll park ourselves right here. Yes. There we go. As well get Withering, exactly. Welcome to Gravel Assault. Beautiful, beautiful place. We're on a ledge. There's murky pools. Probably drain those. Feather tree. Lychee tree. Orange tree. Oh, we got some lovely trees for wine and such. We'll have to drain that stagnant water. We'll dig a trench between these spots to let the water flow. Mission to call the fortress Withering Heights. If I knew how to, I would. Free sleep shall open the portal of the Snorunt plush commission. Please, yes. Please, yes. Send me that in DMs. Also, I haven't ignored your other DM. I just don't want to give a half-ass thought to it. I promise. I will respond to you soon. I assure you with 100% sincerity. But yes, send that my way if you could. Thank you. Okay, so we're here. Let us... We might have to do the awkward thing of building a bit of a topside, and then burrowing down a little fortress above the fortress. You know what I mean? But that's okay. Do that. Let's set a zone. Gather a fruit gathering zone. Just vaguely in this area. Don't show me that again. It's one of those things where you cheat your RSD by having hit and run rants. Fair. I enjoyed it. It's a lot of careful thought, and I appreciate the amount of effort that you put into it. I don't know that I have anything to say that will like change anything that you're doing, but I want you to know that I appreciate the thought that you put into it. It's very interesting, and I don't think a lot of people are brave enough to make the effort, honestly. All right. Miner, go ahead and cut that water out. Open the nobles. Don't care. Militia commander, we're gonna set to the stonecrafter. Broker will be the miner, bookkeeper, planter. Manager will be the expedition leader. We'll work out your office spaces later. For right now, I forgot I also need to set up a fishing zone. A little water spot. Fishing. Hopefully, if I don't stretch to the other side of the river, he won't try to cross it and drown himself like he has in the past. There we go. Now let's find our miner. Is our broker, I believe. And I am going to tell you, please just mine for right now. Go. Think much of dwarves in D&D. Usually between halfling and gnome. Fair. Well, it's worth it to consider them. There's a lot you can do with the sorts of stories that they can tell, but a lot of people just kind of don't bother. For some, it's very hard, you know? So, I don't want mosquitoes, so we're going to slowly drain all of these murky, stagnant pools. While the others are getting everything we need to continue surviving. Excuse my sneezes. Hope my mic was properly muted for that. Snorunt sold out. Well, of course he is. He's a cutie. No surprise there. Played an elderly dwarf and cat burglar. Fair. There's a lot of ways you can take it. There's a lot of ways you can play them seriously or not seriously, and I feel like a lot of people just kind of wash over it because they're entrenched within the typical fantasy stereotype. Hold on, what was that? Ritter about. There's a critter in my land, and I don't know what it is. Got stingrays. We got unicorns, river otters, milkfish. You make milk out of milkfish? Oh, lots of unicorns. Lots of river otters too. We have a chick. What will you grow into? What are you? What kind of chick are you? Are you a chicken?
Hello, hello, Leshii. How are you this wonderful night?
I'm good.
I see that you are playing a game about your relatives. How are they, if you don't mind me asking?
They're doing all right. We just arrived. Welcome to Gravel Assault Outpost. Chopping down woods, and I'm investigating some strange creature I saw, but it floated away, so maybe it was nothing. I've got a potential breeding pair of alpacas that I'd like to work with. Gray yak cow, gray donkey. Neither of these are a breeding pair. Nothing for the guinea hen. And I don't know what do you call a baby duck? Like a ducklet, obviously, but like, does that qualify as a chick? So, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Duckling. Yeah, I guess a chick is just a chicken. Maybe I'll butcher the duck and keep the chicken around and see if I can get a rooster sometime. Prickleberries. Oh, I thought it said pickleberries. Wait. What was that? Saw it again. Ew. Fluffy Wambler. What are you? You're not on the list. Are you vermin? What's a Fluffy Wambler? Chick is a baby of a normal bird and not a cool waterfowl. Are you some kind of waterfowl simp over here? What's the deal with that? Maybe ducks are the worst kind of fowl. You ever consider that, let's see. We have to work on draining the swamps here. That.
Hey,
Get a
Leshii.
little weird.
Got a quest here, and it looks pretty urgent. Do you think you could take care of this one?
Sing the dwarf national anthem. Okay, let's see. Dun 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 dun. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy diggy hole. Diggy diggy hole. How's that? That was perhaps a different voice than you're used to, but that's what the the great patriarch sounded like. I'm not about to. Christ, that's a lot of water. There's only one great song. Bound to be that one. Let's see. Take a channel there. You're good. Take a channel to you, and maybe dig one this way. If I can dig the right channels in the right places, I think these can become flowing water. But I don't know for sure. We're gonna try. That'll prevent mosquitoes from sticking around. Yes, for lyrics. Sorry for your vocal cords aging rapidly. I'm not as young as I used to be. It's fine. It is what it is. All wood there. Dangerous terrain, where? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Let's dig down. Three layers down. Where you go for real kind of creatures. Leshii. Leshii is a snog, which I believe is a snake dog. Created by Goblin Pudding on Twitter. The powers of prophecy and foresight are strong with this one, as well as their ability to speak with mortal creatures. That's all I got for you. Came from an egg, so it's a reptile. As far as I'm aware, it's like a giraffe rig situation where the tail is where the brain is. So, you know. Giraffe rig has two brains, doesn't it? I think that's what it is. Snog, yes. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Isn't a snog British slang for making out? Well, we try not to say that in front of her. Sparkle's their cousin or something? Something like that. I think they were part of the same brood. You know, you get... There isn't a lot of diversity in that gene pool, really. We got her from a breeder.
A snog is British slang for making out or something.
All right. You don't have to rub it in. Not everyone can be named after makeout. There we go. The fella right over there. Heading off to mine. Yeah, mine's upstairs. There we go. Campstone located. That checks out. All right, we're gonna that out. Go. Who are we looking at right now? Got Kib or Tethkitten? Kibler Tethkitten, a broker and miner. Sigan Talon Bomrek, woodworker. Nish Onulegut, a mason. Has no job. I'll put you to work soon enough, don't you worry. Lor Moth Das Gotten, our militia commander. Lolor Oslanzalud, fisher dwarf. Godin Katanezeg, Katanzaneg, our bookkeeper who previously was something else. For the planter, right? And Ost Ish Sebsur, expedition leader. Also no job. What are you doing not working? Right. So we're gonna dig this way. We're gonna also dig that way. And shall not have a good rest, Pan. Thank you for stopping by. Take good care of yourself. Sweet dreams, etc. Pirate cats, same mom but different dads, wearing the same leather. Yeah, it's a complicated family, you know. When you're brought up by a weird swamp witch, things just kind of get weird. You know how it is. You know how it is. I think I have to build stairs, don't I? Of lime wood. Why not? You know, you know, Sparkles was a bit of the weird one in the bunch. In the same way that like the ugly duckling turns into the most beautiful. It's a thing. Coconut palm for our carpenter. And let's get our stone worker out of our coconut palm. Why not? You make wooden blocks. Make 50 wooden blocks. You make make 50 stone rock blocks. There you go. No matter how weird the family is, all that's important is that they were loved and cared for. Exactly. Exactly. If you know the story of Sprinkles, that Sparkles, I keep wanting to say Sprinkles. Then that is as appropriate as anything else. From what I understand, Sparkles was offered to someone who won the contest, but they were never received, and Rye was next on the list. They got it. You know, ended up in a loving home, as all children should. I've thought sometimes about checking in on the other folks who got their own and see, you know, who's still rocking, but I don't think I need to. Maybe that is, you know, overstepping boundaries a little bit. Get a kitchen, a fake palm, and let's get vermin catcher's shop. I can't fit it. Two more. And then we will dig a stairwell down. Get a vermin catcher's shop because I really want to know what that fluffy thing was. That sounded great. Damn stone located. All right. What if I tell you to do it anyway? You should catch a... Nope. Name a small... Nope. Okay. Nameable small creature item. Right, I need to make cages. But that'll happen after the blocks are made. Work orders. We're gonna make easy meals. There's less than 10. There we go. Yep. One thing we're going to do is fishery. I think we're going to make the fishery topside so that it doesn't stink up the place. Yep. We're going to carve out a bunch of space back here. And, okay. The miner gets to that. Right now we're going to work on making sure construction parts, like blocks, have a storage space that aren't just with everything else. I should have made bins now that I think about it. I'm going to do that next. I made quite a lot, actually. Not bad. For that, make bin. 10 bins. I make this priority. It's whatever. It'll get made. Okay, so that's filling up with water. I have to find another path to non-watery land. Water is gradually evaporating over there. That is stagnant water. The pool. Ah, I see. Okay, let's get channel going. There. You murky pool. It doesn't actually tell me if it's stagnant. Murky is just bad to drink. It doesn't mean that it's, like, terrible. Of course. Oh, that's old stuff. Okay. All right, you made some bins. Perfect. We're going to make a stockpile. Right up here. Custom. Locked. Good. Huh. Ah, there we go. Bars and blocks. All. You know, why am I even doing custom? I can just... I do need to do custom. Okay. Wood blocks and all stone blocks. There we go. Start unloading into that. And you know, it seems like maybe that'll be fine to dig. Set up a little farm down here, hopefully. You will pair raw fish and daily. In here, workshop craft. Orange wood. And we'll have them making stuff out of shells to work on their skills. Pardon me, I got a little fired up there. We're gonna make shell figurines. 30. See how that works. We have a lot of mussels. Catching a lot of mussels. Like a lot of mussels. Make sure that gets... Lots and lots of mussels. Oh my god. Oh dear. Sweet heavens. Christ. And miasma. What would be causing miasma? Oh my god, they're making rotten food. Scariyui 10? I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, but welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Let me set up a dump here. Garbage dump can be in this corner over here. Someone take out that. You making bins. I would also like you to make a rail. Bulking up with all those muscles, right? Oh, it's fucking shredded over here. It's just the kind of person that survives around me, you know. Someone's got high fiber content in their body. A lot of protein intake. You know, lactic acid everywhere, just all over the place, spraying out of their body. Full of it. That's the muscle stuff, right? That's the muscle one. Pretty sure. They're making biscuits out of everything. Of course everything's going bad. Alright. Now let's... Shops, farming, farm plot. Try that size. A simple little area. Shops, farming, farmer. Tea. Ooh, we can make tea. If that's what muscles make when they flex. Yeah, see, I know what I'm talking about. Still, I'm gonna get the still out here as well. Good. Ooh, some lychee. Lychee brew would be lovely. Nothing else yet. The easy meals have been completed. We got food going. I didn't read that one before I clicked it off. Oops. Alright, well that's filling with water. That's chill. Awesome. Maybe I should be moving more north to dig down. There we go. And then we'll try digging down up here. If you're tired, you're sleepy, have a good night. Rest well. Sleep tight. Whatever you need to take care of yourself. Thank you for coming by. Always lovely to see you. And we'll see if we make any progress. Non-economic hard. Zone located. Of course. That makes sense. There is water directly above it. It really fucked us with this aquifer, huh? If I get super far south. Oh. No way there's any water like this way, right? All the way to the edge of the map. Okay. Will eventually dry up. Looks like a lot of them already have, for the most part. Certainly feeding into the general area. There's mosquitoes around, so we know that it's the season. Not too much. Oh my god. Christ. Dear God. Look at all these mussel shells. I'm begging you. Fluffy Wambler remains. No! I didn't expect our first caught one to be a corpse from the river. Lungfish remains. Oh yeah, you guys just crawl out of here, don't you? Oh my god, there's a lot of you. Armadillo boar. Where are you? Oh boar, what are you? small mammal with a leathery hide. It can roll into a ball to escape predators. He's very muscular. Shell is gone. That's his most important feature. What are you doing with a mussel shell? Oh, that's your shell. Oof. Don't just abandon your copper bolt, buddy. Oh, you're hunting. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Some migrants have arrived. I don't even have, like, anything resembling a house. What? Found more damp stone. Okay. Hey, what if I just tell you to dig it anyway? What if you just do it anyway? What if we maybe flood the base? I don't care. I don't care. Whatever. Where could that water possibly be coming from? All right. What do we got for migrants? We got Mason. Hunter's one of the new ones, I believe. Actually, you are. Legendary Marksdorf. Woo! Woo! We got a really good hunter. Really good woodcrafter, too. Jesus. See here. What? Diagnostician. Oh, we got a doctor. Just keep digging that. I don't care. I don't care anymore. I don't care how damp it is. Let's do it. I understand it's wet. Let's do it. Can't be that bad. Where's the water possibly coming from? Like over here? There you go. There we go. We got this. Now, if only figured this out earlier. There we go. Problem solved. Figured it out. We finally found dry stone. We just had to push through the wet stone. If this gets too wet, I'll just... No, you don't. No, you don't. Go back. Don't care how wet it is. Do it. So you could rest. Also, dig a channel out of these. I'll build a bridge over it if I have to. We're gonna make a bridge out of lime wood. This is fine. It might get a little, it might get a little hard to walk through there, but we're okay. We can deal with that. We're strong people. What are you working on? Making more blocks. Okay. Don't make any more rock blocks because I haven't found any rocks. Can't go down there anymore. Okay. Let's chill. The figurine has been completed. At least something's happening. Ooh, they're getting better. Well, I'm gonna keep making figurines. Make 50 of them. We clearly have the muscle shells. What's everyone doing? Everyone's gathering plants. I don't need plants. I need you to build stuff. Knock it off. Labor. Plant gatherers. Only selected do this. Woodworker, you can gather plants. Gather plants. Mason, you can gather plants. Expedition leader. Commander. Everyone else, knock it off. Have other jobs for you. I mean, strange figurines. You'll have the Doomhouse aesthetic in spades. I just think, look, you know, the market's changing. Muscle shells. Everybody loves a muscle shell. Everyone loves the look of a muscle shell. You know, it's only a matter of time before muscle shell crafts are like in vogue. Why not get ahead of the market? Right? All of our food's rotten. Great. Ooh. What if I dumped all of my rotten food in the river? Surely nothing bad could happen with that, right? Which way is the water flowing? I can't tell. We're just gonna go ahead and garbage dump. There. Now we're gonna go ahead and delete this one. Gonna let it wash away. Will attract bears. Perfect. Meat. Meat that isn't muscles. I don't know if you can read it real well on screen. All of that is muscle shells. Pages and pages of muscle shells. Pages. I could make a stockpile just for muscles. Probably. I can't dig down because there's water everywhere. God damn it, I picked a horrible place to live. At least they're building this bridge. Oh, we got these. Okay. We're gonna make cave wheat grow in summer. In autumn, dimple cups. In winter, plump helmets. In spring, quarry bushes. Keep that rotating, you know? We're gonna make sure that we brew drink from fruit and plant whenever there's less than 10. Yep. For the farmer's workshop, we can shear an animal, I guess. How's our animals look? We have the chick hasn't grown up yet. There is the baby alpaca. We don't have a lot. We have some family heirlooms here and there. They got some Crocs, an amulet, and I don't know what that is. That's fine. I think they're working on this bridge right here. I think that's what this guy's doing. Construct building. Yeah. Okay. They're fighting unicorns. Okay. One's already dead, it looks like. Okay. It's dope. Oh no. Uh-oh. Where are you? Where is my hunter? You say you're healthy. I don't believe you. Health? Wounds? No, no problem. Okay, sure. Sure. Okay. Let's see. Everything is going not perfect. Okay. Bolts. No. Oh, I probably need a Fletcher for that. Okay. Shop. Bowyer. Leshii wood. All right, we got a lovely bridge here for the water. Going to nowhere because I can't find a way to dig down. I was a fool. Hopeful fool, but a fool nonetheless. Make a pump. But I don't have stone to make mechanism. Oh, what a frustrating thing. I made an absolute goof move there. Can I do anything with boulders? What are you doing with no job? Are you sitting in the tree? Okay. Sure. Having an intellectual discussion. That's fair. All these boulders, can I not make anything out of them? You're draining very slow, aren't you? If I dug a channel right here. Feels like it's flowing much faster, but so are all of these plant droppings. Rice. Maize. Sick. We'll be in no trouble for food. But we're not making a lot of progress, so we might have to take this old school style and just build upwards for a minute. Don't like it, but I should find a different spot. Not very good at handling aquifers. I think that's exactly what I'm facing here. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna save and return. Then I'm gonna go start a new game on the same map. I like it. Someplace that doesn't have an aquifer. so that I can dig down and find rock, not just sand and clay. Love sand and clay, just not here. And I don't know if I can turn clay into rock parts. What I need to progress. I don't remember. That? No, I had a fortress. One of the other two. Back to the Everlasting Plain. That's what I'm looking. There we go. I'm gonna try again. Gonna find a new deploy spot. Figure it out from there. Let some time pass. Skip tutorial. Okay. This isn't the world I set up at all. Shit. Universe of Prophecy. Big world. Maybe the slow loading is it. Maybe. Maybe. This isn't it either. So it was the one I first started at. Like, make my best skeet ever tonight. Oh, thank you, Bub Lover. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good night, Alice. Hope things have been well for you. I don't remember what you've been up to, but I am proud of you, whatever it is. Sorry if that's not terribly encouraging. What the fuck? I tried all of the worlds and none of them are the map that I made. What? Gotta be this new one named Region 5. Like, it's gotta be this one. My most recent sleep schedule's currently fucked. Fair. I wish you a lot of luck. Takes a lot of effort to fix a sleep schedule. Or one real rough day, but you know. Where's my world? Like, Gravel Assault. Past universe. Okay. Hold on. Wait, what? Hold on. I clicked the wrong thing. I gotta go back. To get it at least somewhat better in the next week or so. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you do have to take care of that. I cast a wonderful sleep spell upon you. Get good rest at an appropriate time. An appropriate time. Gravel Assault, Region 3. Where's Region 3? Can I only have one fortress per world? I guess I'll abandon it then. I'll sleep, Ash. Well, you know, she died as she lived. Asleep at the desk. So. How does the funeral march go? Am I thinking of the Imperial March from Star Wars? I think I am. Fuck it. I'm not doing music. Abandon the Fortress to Ruin. Abandon. Save the world. Save to this timeline. Yes. Tom Hanks is safe from the volcano. Well. while I was fussing around with worlds, maybe. Died the way she lived, down bad for very lovely friends. You know what? It's an affliction that affects us all in some way. They say that they're going to make groups for that, but I don't know. Every single one just seems to dissolve. Crazy. Here it is. I found the world, everybody. I found it. I just had to abandon my last one. They do make groups for that. Do they make groups for that? It goes, fuck, you're right. I'm in one and I forgot. Excuse me, everybody. It's been a very sneezy night for me. I'm trying to make sure I'm muting the mic before it, but I may not catch myself every time. All right, here we are. Right, where was the other spot we were thinking of jamming? Was it like right here? No, around a lake. Where was that lake? It was right here. There's an aquifer. I'm not dealing with that. I've been sneezing all night. I've been sniffling a little bit too, which is weird because I was totally fine before stream. This just set in as I was streaming, so you know, very helpful thing to deal with. First, or was it another? I think it was another one. Oh, it was over here. Just gotta figure out where I can stay that doesn't have a aquifer. Last couple of months, your polycule expanded by 2 people who are both plural, so it's fair. You know, you got a lot to juggle there. Worth it, I hope, but you know. Where is there space that isn't an abject desert of despair that doesn't have an aquifer? Is this just a floating, like, island on a flat plain? What's up with this? This is a hot badlands with no trees, no vegetation, serene surroundings, and it's still an aquifer. Why? At this point, I'm just going to land on the first place that doesn't have an aquifer. Just in the middle of the mountains where I don't have wood, which I can't do because I need wood. God, everywhere there's trees, there's an aquifer. I'm about to make a whole new world. This sucks. I thought I could handle an aquifer, and I absolutely can't. All right. This'll do.
Where do you get aquifer? From skinning an aquabat.
God damn it. Joe. Alice, you too. Don't betray me. The two of you. Fuck. All right. This is the only land I can find that doesn't have an aquifer, and it's like among the rivers leading to 3 separate human locations. I'll see where I can find near it, but it's not looking great. Excuse me, Christ, that was a big one. Now that the likelihood of it ever coming to face me is slim, but I hesitate to sneeze on the mic since there's someone who goes around recording VTubers sneezing for fetish reasons. Excuse me. Tempted to pick this up for yourself for birthday, and maybe you find yourself enjoying games like this. I don't remember. Do you play RimWorld? You feel like you're the kind of person that plays RimWorld, and I say that in a nice way. Because there are people who don't do it in a nice way. You don't play RimWorld. Okay. Look, there's like a 50-50 shot if you're trans, if you play RimWorld or Dwarf Fortress. It's a 50-50 shot. Strategy games or survival games seem to be dead common. Dead common. All right. Found a patch. Doesn't always have an aquifer in it. Let's see. Warm, joyous wilds. There's a river nearby. Perfect. Savage area. What do you mean savage? What could possibly be savage in a joyous wilds? Fuck it, I'll start war with the unicorns. I don't care. Sure. Take it. There's not water underground. Ah! Monster collector and RPG type of trans. Fair. There's some overlap, you know. It's not uncommon. Welcome to Skull's Whip Outpost, everybody. I'm suddenly very concerned for my well-being. There's a very neat, gigantic, delta right there. That's cool. The area used to be described as Poffo, but Savage is a better ring name. What does that mean? Like, cause that beats. Ah, fuck, that's on my list. I keep meaning to, but I haven't played it yet. It looks so good. I own it, and I still haven't. It's on the list. You know, it's there. It looks really good. When I do it, there might be a collab. I don't know for sure. We'll figure it out, but. Macho Man Randy Savage's actual name was Randy Poffo. I don't know that I believe that. That sounds ridiculous. Started picking up Coffee Talk. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, Coffee Talk pulls at my heartstrings so bad. I played that off stream and it was such a treasure. It was so good. It made me want to cry. I haven't gotten to chapter 2 yet. It's so tragic. That's such a good experience. Made by a man who didn't survive to see its success. Fortunately, I don't like wording it in that way, but it's true. The creator passed away some years back. So it is what it is, unfortunately. Because there's a hot orc in it? No, it's because it's just really good. Just really good, dude. Couldn't tell you what's so good about it, but I really love that game. It meant a lot to me in the time that I played it. So yeah. I don't know if I have a character that I remember being particularly like super meaningful. A lot of really good ones, but I don't remember a lot of them by name anymore. It's been probably about a year since I played. Roundabouts. Bridge. I'm gonna construct a bridge over here. I don't know why it's giving me weirdness about that. Whatever. Those things are just well done. There's a film I like that's like that, Michael Clayton. You know, I see strong character with tusks. Look, it's good taste. It's good taste. Imagine if Karlach had tusks. Be 10 out of 10. I tell you why it's good. No, it's just really well done. yeah. There's things like that. I can't remember what it was. I was talking with my partner a little while ago about some media that I'd absorbed in some fashion. That I... Oh, it was a book I was reading. It was a book I was reading that I said quite explicitly that I didn't know that I liked it.
Bark, bark,
You know?
bark, 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 bark,
Yeah.
bark, 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 bark.
You know that you could do this in chat?
Imagine if Leshii had tusks. Oh wait, she does. Also, Huo, keep talking about me.
I was reading a book and I finished it, and I was telling my partner that I don't think that I liked it, but I couldn't stop thinking about it. I couldn't stop thinking about it for over a year. So I think I do like it. It wasn't that I was like disgusted by it or really upset or anything. It wasn't like the most profound thing in the world, but it sure as shit couldn't leave my brain. And what is liking something other than that, right? It's not being able to get it out of your head. I don't know that the story that I read, or the book that I read, was like particularly emotionally moving, but it was different. It was so strikingly different from everything that I do that it got me. It got me real good. I could not tell you why. Not for a second. Speaking of telling you for a second, it looks like I don't have any breeding pairs of animals. That's cool. We have some unpleasant fish, but not anything too bad. Like a decent spot to set up. Let me see if there's anything worth digging into, or if we're digging into water again. Let me get night gathering up here. Set a zone. Gather fruit. Care about tutorials anymore. Yeah, we're good. Recent book obsession is Ascendance of a Bookworm. I haven't heard of it. I'll have a look. Sounds like Stuart Lee describes his stand-up routines. Did you laugh? No, but I agreed. I don't know that I even like particularly agreed about anything. I know that's not the point that you're making, but like, it was just so weird. It was so weird and out there that it had me thinking for a really long time. I couldn't stop thinking about it. So it just stayed like that, stuck in my head. For a really long time. Like a really long time. I still think about it sometimes. For no reason other than, like, the fact that it's just there to be thought about. You know? That cat walked along the tree branches to get over here. Well, I guess we have a natural bridge right here, at least until fall. I'll try not to cut these trees down. Like digging is great. We're hitting rock. That's perfect. Alcidone. Where? There it is. Okay. We're gonna do one of these. We're gonna do BAP. There we go. You will dig as much of that out as you can find. Japanese light novel about a girl obsessed with books. She even turned her room into her own personal library. One day, there's a small earthquake that sends her books tumbling and she dies. Checks out. Next thing she knows, she's waking up in the body of a small peasant girl in another world. The story is about her quest to obtain books. Was that ever adapted into a manga? Because What the fuck? I didn't even go that deep. Where's... Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I sure did find a cavern underground, didn't I? Cool. That's chill, I think. The manga and anime of it. Is it a girl with blue hair? Because I think I read the manga of that at one point, like years ago. Yeah. I think I read that for a little while. It was pretty all right. I'm not really a fan of like isekai in general, but it was pretty all right. No complaints here, really. I know it's not a strictly like entertaining or humoring thing for someone to say, but I think about it every so often. I think about it as a good example of something that I don't care for being done well. They have girls with blue hair in mangas? They sure do. You can tell because of the cover. The volume cover. I've been reading more manga lately as well, but I don't know that I have anything that I would like mention by name right now. Not for any reason other than like I'm just not keeping up well. I'll go to the website that I read off of and just hit random until something perks my interest. I think I was reading Hitmen about manga magazine editors for a while, and then that just kind of lost my interest when it got hard into like the romance trio. What's that called? Love Triangle. Yes. It started off being kind of this very plucky story about very impassioned people, and then it gradually turned into like everyone's in love with the protagonist for some reason. And that's when a lot of things just kind of lose me. Admittedly, I haven't read manga for romance in a long time, but you know, it just kind of didn't keep me after that point. Not that there's anything wrong with it, it just wasn't my thing. Read the volumes that came out every 2 months for a while, but eventually you were jonesing too much for a new volume. Signed up for a service called J-Novel. Oh. That's pretty interesting that they do that. If only more services offered the same thing. If only reading novels wasn't like a weirdly non-American thing. I know that you're not American, but like reading light novels as an activity seems to be something that was definitely more common among Japanese folk than not. You know? I would love to get back into reading books, but I don't have the time anymore. I don't think any American does either. I'll get more petrified wood later. I like the idea of crafting with petrified wood. Fun. Seems cool, you know? Found coal. Go to that one. Toe. Cinnabar, tetrahedrite. Yeah, we gotta get those. Cap hopper. Know what you are. You heard a noise. That was my partner's dog honking in the background. Every Monday night, you do laps around the kitchen rating your Digimon on your Vital bracelet while reading the new chapters. Fair. I've been kind of doing the same thing with reading lately. It's just kind of... Sir. 1 second, everybody. Oh. There we go. Alright. Little guys joining me for a second. If you hear any noises, it's the dog. Yeah, no, I've been reading things again. I go in and out of phases of reading manga. I have a few series that I try to keep up with, but fan translations take forever, and none of them are localized in English, so can't buy them. Not that I could ever afford to. You know how it is. Good little guy. There. Turn around. Down. Down. A manga I read recently is I Can't Tell Which Twin is Which Sex, about a guy who proposes to a girl as a 7-year-old, but torn apart by the grandparents being business rivals 10 years later. Never forgot her and earns his granddad's approval, but when he meets her again, there are 2 girls there, and the girl he's in love with and her cross-dressing twin brother. I think I've read something like that. Not quite, but close. I'm trying to remember what the name was. There was one I also read where it was about a boy learning to cross-dress, and his sister was helping him figure it out, right? She was just excited to see him be passionate, I guess, for lack of a better term. I don't know. It was cute for a while. I forgot the name, so I lost it. Stopped reading. I find there are a lot of situations where these manga that I'm like passively interested in get set aside because they go really hard in a certain angle that just doesn't interest me. Oh, you can't hear me from back there. 1 second, everybody. I'll be right back. All right, dog just wants water. We're good. And I probably needed time to get some air in here. But
what do you call an anum, or the male lead terrifies a bunch of women? A scarum anum. Leshii, please make it rhyme with heramanum.
Heramanum. Well, I tried. It certainly tried.
I can't believe Steve Jobs died of ligma.
Who's Steve Jobs?
Ligma balls.
Thank you for the alley-oop there. Yeah. I have very hipster taste in anime. I'm not afraid to admit that. I like a lot of things that are weird and hard to recommend to others, and I have weird hang-ups about things that are very popular and normal. One of these days I have plans to share some of the weird ones that I like with people. But the last time I started getting involved in that, my computer exploded, so I haven't had time to catch up project. You come across the Mind Goblin in this game yet? What's a Mind Goblin? Go ahead. Mind Goblin these... No, I don't. Go right ahead. There you go. Dog barked immediately after I did that. One sec, everybody. The noise I made scared him so bad he had to go to the backyard to check for intruders. There's nothing there, clearly. Never is. He's a premature fire alarm of a little guy, but goddamn. Okay. I assure you, you two are barking for very different reasons. All right. God, excuse me. Hi. Okay. Let's get some workshops going. Carpenter. Crafts. Fishery. All right, let's see. Kitchen. And we're gonna make a dump. Right off the bridge. Right there. Thank you, Alan. Love having you every time. Let's see. You... I want to extract... Or maybe not. You'll figure it out. Crafts dwarf. Make L crafts forever. You wheelbarrow. I need you to make so many wheelbarrows and bins. Shit. In. Hey, there we go. I'll check the clip later. Maybe it'll go on Blue Sky. I don't know. Oh, I just realized that the shortcuts for moving the camera in this game also move me in VTube Studio. That's going to be a problem. Didn't think of that. Haha, oops. Okay, you're gonna make a fine meal 10 times every time we get less than 10 meals. Yeah, whatever. Carpenter, we're gonna make block. Gonna make 30 blocks. 50, I think, was maybe a little bit too much. Shell craft, you're going to make 10 every day. Make it a routine, you know? My internet immediately got bugged. Yeah, well. Coming for you. Should have known. Careful. Alright, let's this space up. Get this out. This space up for something. This. That. There we go. Tidy that space up. You will come over here and get those rubies for me. Branch has been drained. Lovely. So glad fishing. They have a bridge to walk across so they won't fucking drown if possible. Inthar's upon us. Pair. I also need to make a brewer. Forgot about that. Still. Petitions. You want to show up for the purpose of eradicating monsters? Sure. You're not going to eat my food and you're going to go die in the fucking mines. Go ahead. Try and get some sleep. Have a good night, Alice. Thank you for stopping by. Lovely to see you. And if I don't make it in time, I'm going to try. But if I don't make it in time, have a happy birthday. Rest in peace, fluffy wamblers. Just want to catch y'all as pets. Let me. Oh, I need to make a stone well. Yeah. All right. All right, Alice. Seems like that might have actually been too long. Let me see if I can do it myself. Let me see if I can do that manually. There is a character limit to mine, but we'll see if I can make it work. See if that works.
If my girl and Moyi are both drowning, and I can only save one. You can catch me at my girl's funeral, revealing worms in my hand and summoning tokens. To synchro into Chixia and add Long Yuan to my hand.
There we go. It looks like it doesn't even try to pronounce the emojis. So there you go. I had to split it up into 2 bits, but that's okay, you know. Let me see if it'll try to do these emojis. Let me give it a chance to try. Nope, it won't do it. Okay. That's not the way mine works, I guess. Fair enough. It's too smart. It'll do some. It'll do some. I think it'll do ones on my channel.
Leshii, Leshii, Leshii,
Yes.
Leshii, Leshii, Leshii respects, Leshii respects.
It'll do some. It'll do, I think, custom emotes on Twitch, but it may not do, like, standard Unicode ones.
Chu Hiek Dong WU, Handy He Jie Tu, Shui Japan Junkan, LL Jai Xenen Ku.
Hi, Bard. Welcome in. Thank you for
No
the sub.
respect.
Fuck. Hi, how you doing, bud? How you doing? Door. Door. What? Why aren't you working? Work order. Door. Like 10 doors. You're here? Fair. Fair. You know, we're all here. This long journey, aren't we? Should I know what that phrase is, Theresa? Should I know what any of that is? I don't know what any of that is. Will I ever? Is that a Genshin thing? Googled a random Chinese poem. Okay, fair. Time I hear something like that, I have to ask myself if it's a Genshin thing. It's always unlikely. Not impossible. Thanks over here trying to safely remove the Necronomicon from the graveyard. Yeah, we're not gonna do any risky motions here.
Klatu Barada Nikshu.
That was pretty good. Don't remember what that's from, but I know that one. That one wasn't too bad. Jewel. Yes, there we go. Work to inebriate. Are you just drinking our booze? Go die. You fuck off. Go to the caverns. Leave me alone. Like, you're gonna make 20 every day. You are going to make 10 daily, if it's less than the 3 Army of Darkness. Okay, fair enough.
Hey, Leshii, you stopped paying attention to chat again, didn't you? You know you have a quest to do,
any
right?
Mega Beast by the end of the 3rd year. I have never, like, faced one in this yet. Wait, what the fuck just happened? Cremated council. What?
Kea, allow me to introduce you to the legendary honorary knight, Payman. That's right. And also the legendary Payman.
Payman. What are you the lord of? What? Cremated council. Site government. What? Site government. Did you just deputize yourself in my shit? Look at that quest. Have a good work day, Bard. Have your best. I wish you the best. Sorry I haven't been around to hang around, but I am now. I've got headphones again. I hope your days are more peaceful than they have been, and they remain that way going forward. I always love seeing you, bud. I think he just deputized himself as Lord of my shit. Not cool. Appreciate that. Sounds like a very angry ancient witch. But I can't talk tonight. It seemed the most fitting for a magical companion. Lord of your pit. If this guy would get down there and start killing monsters, maybe he could be, but he's not. Slacking off. He's just British. Well, change that. From what I understand, the voice that I picked is from TikTok, I think. It's one of their AI sets. Not AI, but like, you know, it's one of their voice presets. So, figured out. Person who usually voices him is from New England. I see. Yo, wait, hold on. Is that a giant mole? Yeah, it sure is. Oh, nice. Oh, if I could focus long enough to make traps, I would. But I clearly can't. Alright, game's going suspiciously well, but I don't really know what to expect. I'm looking at my supplies, and it's a little bit shaky on the drinks, but I think we're okay. Fortress music is kind of like if Wormworld's music was even better. I don't know if they're made by the same people. Music didn't used to be in Dwarf Fortress, of course. But with the Steam release, I think a lot of it came. Maybe it was. It's been a long time since I engaged with it pre-Steam, so like it's not like my word carries much meaning there. But I do know that they're putting out a full album, so it wouldn't be hard to figure out who did it. Good shit. Definitely not the same devs. Well, I know the devs, but from what I understand, the music is contracted. Good God.
Okay, that's not supposed
I
to.
know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it.
Yes. Okay. I have all this weird space. Let's make use of it. Carpenter, you're moving down here. Stoneworker, you too. Jeweler. Crafter. Mechanic. Stoneworker. I've already got a stoneworker. Farming. Can move the still down here, that's for sure. I shouldn't move the others. Clear that out so I can store a bit of junk away. My New England and New Scotland are next to each other, but whoever named New South Wales is way off. Fuck you, Joe. Fuck you. I didn't know there was a New Scotland, though. What's the point? Do they need that? Are we sure? Put the vermin catcher shop right over here. Up here and mantle the wharf, carpenter, still, stay in Scotland is where you live. Oh, yes, 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 yes. I understand now. For Dwarf Fortresses by Dabu, Simon Swearword. Keep wanting to say swear word. And I don't know how to pronounce that name. Agata Macias? Alistair Lindsay. Well, it's worth knowing. He's petitioning. Sure, you can come kill monsters. Absolutely. Yes. Right. Let's create a zone to gather fruit. Here. Almond, oak, sand pear. I don't know what feather trees drop, but I'm sure it's fine. Apricot, cherry. We have a lovely, lovely bounty here. And that'll be perfect for making brew. That said, I have to reset all of these work orders. I'm going to make 15 blocks a day. You're also going to make wheelbarrows. 10, and you're also going to make bins. You're going to make 3 bins a day. And you are also going to make blocks. You're going to make 10 a day. You make doors. Make 5 a day. Drones. 5 day. What else can you make? Make it for right now. Oh, door. Oh, already set door. Okay, you're good. Jeweler, you're gonna cut 10 gems every day. Craft store, if you're gonna make 10 shell. craft every day. Panic, I need you to make...
Oh, hell yeah, I got back in time for the fireworks.
Hi. Oh, yes, I clicked the button to make my ribs show up. Pardon me. You're gonna make 10 rock mix. Oh, right, because I keep using my number pad to type this in. That makes sense. And... if it's less than 10. Okay. All that together. I actually need you to make 5 cage. There we go. See y'all peeping at my ribs. Don't you know it's rude to stare at someone's chest? Oh god, that's absolutely a crap pile of shit, isn't it? I gotta make this the finished goods pile. Just give me your... You don't deserve it, Cereza. Maybe you haven't earned it. Who knows? You want to win and kill monsters? Please feel free. You can just run downstairs and get yourself killed, and I'll scoop up your gear and sell it to elves. You haven't. What do you think you've done to earn my lungs, huh? What claim do you think you have? What possible victories have you wrought for my lungs? Put a wood furnace here. Charcoal. You're hungry. You know what to do about that. I'm not your wives. Making more drinks. Fair and fine meals. Everyone's happy. Divine light is going to be severed if you don't consume lung. Well, I'm sure you got closer lungs. You're gonna have to find some fast food lungs. Can't part with mine, they're too valuable. I don't think you can afford it. How do you feel about that? Set some cage traps right here. Oh. You get stronger bones. Maybe you should drink your milk. Dairy herbalist. Well, why aren't you herbing? Why are you only a competent maceman? Stupid creature. Stupid human. Your milk. Well, you don't believe that you do. You don't believe it. What that?
Why are my bones so brittle? I always drink plenty of more.
That's chalk. You're thinking of, Joe. You're thinking of chalk. You drink plenty of chalk. milk with powdered milk in it. I know someone who did that for a bit. It's a shame they didn't do it with cream. It would have been even more milky. Unrotten fermentable leaf or fruit. Should be plenty up there. Look at all of these unrotten fermentable leaves. What a bounty. Willow fruit, absolutely. Too lazy to go pick your own. A Simpsons reference. Yeah, well. Cream that's straight slate juice. Well, if you make it into... So yeah, you're right, it is. Alright, Miner, I'm gonna watch and make sure that you do your job now that I've told you to stop fucking around and do it. Get this shit out of here so I can make my stupid stockpile. Actually going to make stockpile here of stone. Stockpile right here. How they handle it. Oh shit. Sorry if I butcher your name. Senchu Johanna? Is that correct? Hi, Raiders. Welcome in. Hello, hello. If you don't know who I am, I'm Leshii the Dwarf, your non-binary variety dwarven VTuber. You were also doing Dwarf Fortress. Oh, thank God. Someone else is playing this fucking game. I know more people were, but I'm always happy to see more people enjoying this. I hope you're having a good stream. Thank you for stopping by. What were you up to? How far in are you? Is this your first time? All the usual questions. Thank you for bringing your folks along. I'll try to treat them well. So we're getting kind of close to the end of our night, so we might be moving along pretty shortly, but thank you for coming along. We're in the quiet phase here as everyone is diligently working away and not calling things like I've asked them to. Don't gather plants. Of course, it was my mistake to take you off of mining. Let someone else gather the plants. You don't need to gather plants. You're the only miner. Who do you think I'm asking when I'm asking you to mine ore? For fuck's sakes. You're going to mine that. This. That. To watch you for a while. It seems peaceful here. It said that this was a terrifying place, but it seems peaceful. There's our boy moving gems. Perfect. And we're just gonna cruise and see what happens. I'll make sure that it gets got at some point. If I remember correctly, magnetite is iron, or some variety of it. I think is what we're digging up here. Yeah. Tetrahedrite, I don't remember what it is. Is that tin? That might also be iron. Silver or of copper. Okay, fair enough. Silver or copper. Those two related at all? No. Ooh. Hedrite. Slap that right there. You're gonna go rest. That's perfectly fine. Which is related. Silver and copper. I wasn't really sure that they'd have such similar bonds. I know that silver and lead are often found very, very close to each other in the real world. But I didn't expect to see, I think it was tetrahedrite being used partially as a copper or silver. But I don't know that much about geology. So, hey. You know, I'm not an expert about that kind of thing. Let's see. Everyone's finishing their jobs for the day. But you remember they're bound by nitrogen. Ah, that would do it. Okay. Yeah. Periodic table: copper, silver, and gold are right next to each other, possibly stacked vertically. I don't think so. I don't think gold is often found near silver. I think gold is a quite weird thing. Crucial to the creation of copper and silver, though, so it's cool to see. As far as I'm aware, there is a lot of genuine geological interest that goes into this, just in general. So if you paid attention and wrote things down, I guess, you could probably learn quite a lot about geology from this game, or at least have enough to find a more educational resource to clear up your concerns. But I will admit that it doesn't explain a lot. Copper, silver, and gold are in the same column in that order from top to bottom on the table. Yeah. Similar properties. They do. All of them are fairly conductive minerals from what I remember. But the weird thing that comes to me is knowing how frequently silver and lead, which are like conductive and very not conductive, like right next to each other. Those are often found in the wild, very, very close. I could be completely wrong about that. I might be talking out of my ass. But you know, they are. I guess they are related to a certain degree. I don't think it's a situation where the general metamorphic process leads to one becoming the other. But they are. Someone's moving. Yes, eradicate monsters. Go. Stop drinking my shit. Get back to killing beasts. Don't sleep there, guy. I guess I don't have beds for. Gold is in Dwarf Fortress, typically found in the igneous and sedimentary layers. Yes. Yes, that's correct. Yes, just go. Like, stop asking me. More than half of my town is now murderers. Like, all of these guys are just here to kill monsters, and they won't. I never see them down here, except for the one time that I saw one tiptoeing on top of the mushroom. Did y'all mine these? I didn't tell you to do that. Who are you? Bat. Okay, that makes sense. Cave swallow. Oh, okay. Oh, that's the bats. Okay. Sorry, not the bats. The spider. Cave spiders. That's it. Galena is a lead ore that has non-minor amounts of silver in it, which is why lead and silver have association. Huh, that makes sense. Tied by the Galena. Chance to produce 0 silver bars when you smelt it, but always 4 lead. Makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, we're making masterpiece bins. Our crafter's finally masterpiece level. He's skilled, but adept. He's adept. But we're getting there. We're making great crafts. Dr. Lignite, who's Steve Jobs? So I actually have a problem in that I'm trying to construct things and move them, and I don't actually have enough dwarves to do that. I might have to set someone to just haul stuff. Everyone here is really good at what they do. Except the planter. Carrying raw fish, so I probably shouldn't. Whatever. Every bar of lead rolls a 50% coin flip for a bar of silver when smelting. Silver is only really great for making hammers. Okay, I didn't know that. To get platinum, why bother with silver? Make adamantine hammers and beating the rock. I don't know what the importance of a hammer is, other than just people being less sad. Good for maces. Technically good for ballista and arrows. I figure some of it is in relation to werewolves, but I don't imagine that those are prominent here in super happy forest land. So we're kind of like grooving. Make a hammer out of silver. You can give it to a med student. What? Here's as a weapon, blunt damage, which is weight calculator. And silver's very heavy. Okay. Fuck. The Bejeweled group. Are you guys unionizing? Is there already a schism in my weird murder hobos? Can y'all not get into an argument about who gets to kill the monsters? You all get to kill the monsters. And I don't think a single one of you has. At all. Keep making excellent wooden bins. I would like you to make some beds. Actually. 10 beds. There we go. Silver is the heaviest weapon grade metal in the game, so you can...
Bang, bang.
Can't make platinum.
Maxwell's silver hammer came down upon her head. Bang, bang. Maxwell's silver hammer made sure that she was dead.
Is that so, Joe? Warhammers, maces do... Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Maces are good against armored foes and warhammers against unarmored foes. But the important aspect mostly shows up in biomes where the dead can come back to life, or if you're fighting necromancer. Gotcha. Okay. You gotta pulp them. I don't think I'm in that struggle here. We're in a very good, quality biome. Not quality, alignment biome. But we'll see. Danger lurks around every corner. I don't know what's going to crawl out of that cavern. We'll have to find out. Figured out. Too many humans stopping by, though. That's not good. I need them to maybe fuck off a little bit. Steel equals sharp weapons, silver, blunt weapons. Got it. I don't know how to make steel. I assume it's with coal. I've never lived long enough to like have a combat situation that either A, didn't kill all of my unarmed dwarves, or B, wasn't solved by a bunch of cage traps. So that's where we're at right now. I don't have a standing militia, and every time I need one, they're just wrestling. They're just pouncing on guys and beating the shit out of them with their fists. Sometimes they have gauntlets. I don't know if that helps. I don't have a good handle on how to do military stuff yet. Prior to the release of the Steam version of Dwarf Fortress, the last time I had played had been about 12 years ago. And since getting the Steam version, I have learned a lot, but I haven't gotten good yet. We're still working on that. Steel and Dwarf Fortress is made with iron plus fuel, coal or charcoal, and flux. Okay. Dolomite, chalk, limestone, marble are the most common fluxes. That makes sense. Yeah, okay. Checks out. Please don't move here to kill animals. I have too many monster hunters already. Please leave. Oh, thank God. Kraftsdorf has no job. Miner. Leave me alone. Stop coming here. I have enough monster eradicators. Please, leave me alone. Okay. Get really good at military stuff and give up on trying to make them patrol. Yeah, fair. I technically understand the basics of training them. I've never gotten it to work in actuality. Not that I've ever tried very hard, but you know how it is. Rough swords. Well, I wouldn't want my sword to become rough. I'll send it to the jeweler. Don't know what sword is. Did a lot of science for Dwarf Fortress military stuff. Some of it... Oh, hell yeah. Got a scholar in our midst. It's hard to find people these days that are more invested than what the wiki can give them, right? A lot of people don't understand how weird and very particular things get in this. It's good to see someone putting that effort in, you know? I don't know if what I'm saying means anything, but I hope you understand the sentiment. Happy to see people who care. Oh my God, we have migrants. Thank fucking God. We have a stone worker, fair, glass maker, useless, stone crafter. What's the difference? And a mechanic. Fine. Talented stone crafter. Stone crafts. That's what it is. Okay, I got it. Yeah. I think Keita has the information. Yeah. A lot of streamers new to the game get people telling them things about how the game works based entirely off of outdated knowledge. That's the thing, right? I picked this up, A, because the game's great. I love it. But also because almost everything I learned last time I played, again, about 12 years ago, completely outdated. The game is completely different. The way that you trade with other civilizations is a completely different thing. It's a different menu. It's a different bartering system. Everything has completely changed. Starting with this since the Steam release has been, for me, a return to ground zero. And I think I needed that to learn how to play properly. Last time I played back in high school, I never figured out animal husbandry. I never learned much about traps. I never traded. I never figured it out. I didn't understand the basics of royalty. I didn't understand how to set up managers and stuff. I was terrible at it. I'm still terrible at it, but I can at least last a few years. Sometimes. But yes, because I am a dwarf, I want other people to also know about this game. We had one round that was a fantastic story that I still love telling all the time. And there are, I think it's like 1 in maybe 20 games something spectacular happens. But every time that 1 in 20 happens, it is so worth the effort to get there. Right. It is one of the key games in telling stories that no other game can, and that is so important. It's so interesting to see what happens and to guide it along in a certain path, see where it breaks, kind of. Got in entirely because of the Steam release, but tried the game back in 2010 or so. Yeah, that was about the time that I stopped playing back in the day. Is about then. Things were weird. Things were very different. Hi, Scribbler. Welcome in. And yes, the basics of royalty are if you have a noble, push them into into the lava. There's still a lot of positions in which I'm making rookie mistakes. We're still figuring it all out, but it is what it is, and I'm enjoying myself the entire time. Game release made this very approachable for you. Yep. Helps that the other management games you love are RimWorld. Oh, you play Amazing Cultivation Sim? Oh, we gotta talk. We gotta talk about that. We gotta talk about that. Yes, I am astounded that so many years have passed and the game has changed so much. Dwarven Royals are still filth, scumbags, not worth breathing. Like, not worth interacting with them at all. They do nothing of value. Maybe not there. Friend with 150 hours on Amazing Cult Simulator came to you for help on Amazing Cultivation of Orbs. Like, I have 0 hours in the game, but I can tell you that your feng shui is fucked. Theresa, I'll hit you up about that later. I have a lot of questions. I have a lot of things to say. It is... What an experience that game is. Turns out nobles have a legitimately important role in stress management for your fort. Ow! As far as I'm aware, they just make everyone more stressed. Like, what do they do? Earl had your dwarf beater literally try to club a sword master to death. Your entire military killed him. Fair enough. Sometimes you need intervention with the army, you know? There we go. Make you stressed, but they help your fort. When they get sad, they'll talk to a person in authority. Depending on the royalty level of the dwarf, they feel a lot better for it. In-game therapists. But why do that when you can do the bee cheating? Does the bee cheat still exist in the game? Haven't figured out how to move bees into a hive, but I'm tempted. Becoming a duke and you just get a message like, you're a therapist now. A lot of them wish they were. How royalty often is. Petition. Don't come here. Like a hive and a dwarf will put bees in it. Hive has to be outdoors. Does it have to be like right next to a natural hive? Can I move them after that point? I used to put like artificial hives up once I figured out how, and then they just never moved over. Never figured it out. Grab a hive and put it in the artificial. What? That's not how it worked for me. The hive somewhere. There it is. Okay. Let's try. Farming hive. Let's put you right over here. Hive, make it a workshop. Okay, I gotta make a workshop hive. Nope. Is that craft surf? No. Farming maybe? Can't remember. Let's make one later. We're almost to the end of our night here. Can't make hives anymore because you end up with an animals tab full of bees. Well, do the bee trick for happiness. It's an invincible trick, Cereza. It works every time. As long as they haven't fixed it. Check if it's a honeybee colony because bumblebees are not viable. Different. I realize the bumblebees don't really make honey in the same way, but... Honeybees, yeah. Okay. I guess I just gotta craft a hive, and I think that's at the Trap Master. Not Trap Master. No. Farmers. Yeah, I did one of those. Whatever. Set up a mead focus colony. Fought you tooth and nail. Oh. All right. So we're getting into the night. Been on for almost 3 hours. It's not been as long a stream as usual, but I think I'm hitting my limit a little bit. As someone who wasn't very prepared for today. Pardon me. I'll save this world. I'll try to remember to come back, but I have some big things coming that might take over Dwarf Fortress as a slot for a little bit. But in the event that I need something short term, I'm confident I will return to it. We're gonna go ahead and save, and we're gonna find someone to raid. Thank you all for coming along with me. Sorry for the short stream. It's been a weird week. We've got a lot going on. You won't see me Saturday, but you will probably see me Sunday. Next week is also going to be a little awkward. I'll let y'all know what I can eke out for a schedule, but we'll see. But again, I've got things planned, so we'll see where we're at. For now, I have a few options. Seeing who's awake right now. Not often a lot of people. So. Oh. Gonna go ahead and raid into fellow dwarf Grimscar, who just started playing Minecraft about 15 minutes ago. Unless he was going earlier and his internet cut out. I don't know. Give him some love. I don't really have a raid message. Thank you everybody for coming by. Have yourselves a good night. Take good care of yourselves. And enjoy some chill Minecraft. Take care.